Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, imagine a mind so brilliant it could crack the uncrackable, yet so different it was deemed criminal. Today, we unravel the tragic paradox of Alan Turing and ask, what crucial lessons about embracing the unconventional can you learn from his story before society silences another genius? A half-eaten apple rests on a bedside table, its flesh slowly browning in the dim June light. The clock ticks softly in the otherwise silent room where Alan Turing's body lies motionless. You might wonder how a man who saved millions of lives could end up here, alone and persecuted by the very nation he helped preserve. Picture yourself in Britain, 1939. German U-boats strangle supply lines. Cities darken under the threat of bombs. In a small office at King's College, Cambridge, a young mathematician stares intently at strings of seemingly random letters. You can see the intensity in his eyes, the slight tremor in his hands as he works. This is Alan Turing, and he knows something others don't. Patterns hide in chaos. Every code can be broken. But before the war, before the codes, there was a boy who saw the world differently. You would have noticed him at Sherborne School, always slightly apart from the others. While his classmates played cricket, young Alan filled notebooks with complex mathematical formulas. His teachers called it obsession, his peers called it odd, but you know what they couldn't see? That this oddness was the seed of revolution. When Turing arrived at Bletchley Park, Britain's secret code-breaking facility, he brought more than his brilliant mind. He brought an unconventional approach that rattled his superiors. But you can sense the power of his conviction. In those windowless rooms, surrounded by the constant clatter of typewriters and the hum of primitive computers, Turing wasn't just breaking Germany's Enigma code. He was breaking the boundaries of what people believed possible. The machine he created, the bomb, stands as a testament to his vision. Imagine yourself watching as it whirs to life, its mechanical drums spinning, searching for patterns in the encrypted German messages. Each successful decryption saves countless lives. Ships avoid U-boat wolf packs. Supply convoys reach their destinations. Allied forces gain the upper hand. But even as Turing's creation helps win the war, a shadow looms over its creator. In 1952, 7 years after helping win the war, Turing faces a different kind of interrogation. The police question him about a relationship with another man. In that moment, you can feel the weight of societal judgment crushing down. His brilliant mind, his wartime service, his ongoing research into artificial intelligence, none of it matters against the crime of being different. The courts offer him a devastating choice: imprisonment or chemical castration. You might think such barbarism impossible for a national hero. But Turing chooses the hormone treatments, believing he can endure them and continue his work. The effects ravage his body and mind. His breasts grow painfully, his thoughts become foggy. The mathematician who once saw patterns in everything now struggles to focus on simple calculations. If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now back to the episode. In his last months, Turing continues his research despite the treatment's effects. He writes about artificial intelligence, about machines that might one day think like humans. But society's rejection weighs heavily. The man who could imagine a future of thinking machines cannot escape the primitive prejudices of his present. On June 7, 1954, Turing's housekeeper finds him. The half-eaten apple by his bedside contains cyanide. Some say it was suicide, others an accident from his chemical experiments. The truth, like many aspects of Turing's life, remains encoded in mystery. But look around you now. Every smartphone in your pocket, every computer on your desk, every digital device that shapes modern life carries a spark of Turing's vision. His theories laid the foundation for artificial intelligence. His persecution led to eventual change in British law. In 2009, the government apologized. In 2013, the Queen granted him a posthumous pardon. Here's what you must understand. Turing's story isn't just about the past, it's about right now. About how we treat those who think differently, who live differently, who dare to challenge our comfortable assumptions. You might not be a mathematical genius or a code breaker, but you face a choice every day. Will you embrace the unconventional thinkers in your midst, or will you force them to conform? Because here's the truth that Turing's life reveals: progress doesn't come from conformity. It comes from those who stand apart, who see patterns others miss, who dare to be different. When we crush such spirits, we don't just destroy individuals, we cripple our own future. The next time you encounter someone who doesn't fit your notion of normal, remember the half-eaten apple beside Alan Turing's bed. Remember how society's intolerance poisoned one of its greatest minds. Then ask yourself, what brilliant solutions, what world-changing ideas might we be losing because we still demand conformity over creativity? The code that truly needs breaking isn't in computers or enemy messages. It's in our own prejudices, our fear of difference, our instinct to reject what we don't understand. That's the real enigma of our time, and you right now hold the key to helping solve it. On the next episode of Badasses, Alan Turing's genius lay in seeing beyond the accepted norms, reshaping reality with imagination. But what if I told you that understanding how we perceive reality is just as crucial as changing it? This week, we're breaking the mold, and our next story takes us from code breaking to mind bending. Imagine a world where illusion isn't just entertainment, but a key to understanding human behavior. Get ready to witness how one man, through the art of misdirection, reveals the secrets of attention, perception, and ultimately, how easily we can be deceived. You won't want to miss this, because what you learn could change how you see everything. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code, or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.